Hey, I'm back. Did you miss me? No, on a serious note, we whooped their ass. Like, they quitting in the middle of the game. Shit like that. It happens when you like that. Alright, but the reason why I'm bringing y'all this rec gameplay is very simple. I believe I just played against the most disciplined team I've ever seen in 2K. Like, the most disciplined. Meaning, they trust their abilities and they execute their abilities better than any other team I've seen. I'm not saying they're the hardest team, because ultimately, to me, the hardest team would have to be the team with the most offensive talent. You know, it's much harder to defend great offense than it is easier to stop great score against great defense. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, teams that have more offense and can just score, that they feel like they never miss. Like, I think, like, Black Market would be a tougher team than what I'm going up against in terms of the fact that we can't do nothing to stop them. But from a defensive standpoint, this has to be the most disciplined team I've ever seen. And I give props and props is due. I'm not a hater. I feel like I'm the best 2K player in the world. With that being said, if I go against somebody that I feel like is tough, it ain't no shame in my game, bro. Like, this lockdown I went against was tough, but it's the thing about being a good lockdown. It's great if you have the individual capability to just kind of like stop somebody, especially like the point of attack stopper. But it still comes down to the 4 people behind you doing what they're supposed to do to make your job easy. One thing a lot of lockdowns get caught up in is playing one-on-one defense. And the best teams know, like, we don't have to guard you one-on-one if we can guard you 3-on-1. No, like, is it easier to score on one person or is it easier to score on 3? It's easier to score on one person. So if we sending 2, 3 people at you, and we in every passing lane, and we do all these other things, like, it's going to be tough for you. And that's the whole purpose of playing good team defense. But it all kind of starts with however that lockdown is defending. Because if that lockdown can take away the initial scoring threat, because whoever brings the ball up for the most time is the playmaker. He is the initial scoring threat, whether he's trying to score it himself or whether he's trying to pass it. He still is the initial point of attack. If you can slow him down, because you're more than likely not going to stop him unless he's just really, really sorry. If you can slow him down, it shifts the momentum in the game more than anything I've ever seen. So shout out to whoever this lockdown was. At the end, we gonna end up whooping their ass. Again, I'm spoiling it because I don't give a fuck. But it wasn't easy. That's all I'm saying. And I'll explain that later in the video. The purpose of me putting out this video today, other than the fact that this team is the most disciplined, is the fact that the videos I'm going to be putting out are not more so for entertainment, but for education. It's not going to be boring where it's like death by a PowerPoint. They're going to be very short videos where I'm just explaining simple things. For example, the next video I'll come out with, I plan for it to be on backdoor cuts. How to stop them, why they're effective, that type of thing. It's going to be very specific focus, and it's designed to help people get better, mainly my teammates, to understand why things are happening. All right? I don't feel like it's ever going to be a time where you just stop everything. Like, none of us play enough to get to that point. And even if I can explain video after video after video, if you don't apply anything that you learn, then the information is useless. For you to know everything to do, but yet you still make the same mistake, means you're not applying what you learned. And for that, no, it's on you as the individual. But hey, that's what I'm going to be doing with my videos from now on. Once we get back to the program, yes, I will upload program gameplay when I feel like it. You know, before when I was actually gonna try to grind this shit, I felt a lot of pressure to try to upload a video every day. I'm trying to play 2 or 3 games a day, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on my teammates to actually get on the game and play. I don't have to do that no more because this is no longer a priority in my life. It's just not. It's just like my priority at this point, live a good life, enjoy the fruits of my labor, enjoy the benefits. That's all it's about. And when I get time to upload a video, I'll upload one. Simple as that. Now, along with me making these videos to help people get better, I actually want to engage with community and just see if people agree or disagree with the things I'm going to say. That's it. That's all I'm really asking for, a little bit more community engagement. If you're somebody that watches my videos all the time, leave a comment. And that's what I'm gonna really encourage y'all to see who's actually watching and paying attention. But leave a comment. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Just because I put something out there, it does not make it law. You know, I play one position in this game, and like I never switch up and kind of like try to play somebody else's position or anything. I've been a point guard since I've been playing 2K. Yes, I know how to play every other position, but I know how to play it based on the way I would do it. You know, it's a good chance if I play for another team, they might want me to do something a little bit different. I mean, actually, in my early 2K days, I've been a sharpshooter, I've been a big man, I've been pretty much a lockdown. And even though I was very good at doing those things, the way the team wanted me to do it sometimes wasn't as good as, it wasn't the way I would have did it. That's what I'm saying. Also, along with this, when I'm actually helping people get better, I'm never going to tell people what build to make. RDH Hawk did a great thing for me back in 2K17, and since then, I've been able to be successful at the game even without shooting threes. Why? Because he sat me down and said, hey, these are your strengths. Load up on your strengths and we'll be successful. I've been doing that ever since. I mean, it's just now I got to this year where you kind of have to shoot threes a little bit more. And even though I'm capable of knocking down the 3-ball, I still only pull it when I'm absolutely wide open. I use my speed, I use my passing ability to get where I want to go. And, you know, I've been very successful with this play style that I've developed over the years. So, shout out to him. But he's the reason why I would never tell somebody what build to make. Because even if I told you what build to make, I'm telling you based on how I would use that build. I'm not telling, because if I don't know your strengths, like if you can't shoot, me telling you to get 99 3-balls is not going to help you shoot better. If you can't play defense, me telling you to put 99 perimeter defense on is not going to help you play better. And I learned that through trial and error, watching teammates, trying to help them make builds and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, people have strengths and weaknesses, and you have to be able to capitalize on their strengths and do your best to try to hide their weaknesses and be successful as a unit. It's not about one individual person. Just be successful as a team, and that's going to give you the results that you want. So at this point in time, I'm pretty much done talking in the video. I know some people are used to me boring y'all for 30 straight minutes or 20 straight minutes, however long it is. I'm kind of done with that. You know, at this point, if you want to watch the rest of the video, cool. If not, cool. Like I explained what I want to talk about. I guess the only thing I did want to talk about when it comes back to the discipline part, and that's going to be my last little thing. If you're going to be this disciplined of a team, especially the team that we're going up against today, do it for the entire game. What happened at this game, and you can watch it for yourself, it was close. We had to edge them out because we was disciplined, right? Where do we get points? We got points on the break. We got like getting in passing lanes, stuff like that. Their half-court defense was nice. Their lockdown was really good. What happened is once I got my badge, when I get my badge, I have 99 speed with ball. And I have blur. It allows me to just kind of like go by people, even if you got really good defense. And even with that, some of the defenses that I went up against is still, if the lockdown is good enough, they still allow them to bump me. So with that being said, they end up switching at the end to try to slow me down. And by that point, I had already got rolling. You look at halftime, I had 14.6 assists. Those were a tough 14 points. Now, I get it. It looks great on the stat sheet or whatever. And then by the end of the game, let's just say you double that, I end up with 28 and 12. Yes, I still got my numbers. But yes, it was very difficult to do. And it's just going against discipline. As you see them try to press me and then they don't come up, this is what happened. I got like a couple buckets in a row, and instead of them sticking with it, dude was like, nah, he's getting too many open twos. And I tell my team all the time, the easier the two, the more threes you're going to give up, because nobody's going to sit back and watch you just take layups all day. So here it is again, a give and go. And at this point, this is where they lost their discipline, in my opinion. Because they're looking at it from a standpoint of, like, bro, you have to stop this dude from scoring. Now, because everybody else was doing their job, as you see me just blow by, everybody else was doing their job of, like, not giving up threes. But you giving me all the space in the world to work with, and after a while, once I figure out the way dude wants to dribble, I'm going to be able to get by and score. Because if he presses up high, that tells me to blow by him. If he set any lower than what he's sitting right now, I simply would have just started shooting the ball. And if I made 1 or 2 threes, game over at that point, because there's no way he can guard me. He had to press up too high to be able to guard me. It is what it is. But anyway, this was a very good game. That's all I got for today. It's been lethal. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.